Thanks for joining us. We are live at 5, ready to get your thoughts on our story today. It is a subject that keeps being in the headlines, and we want to understand, why do we keep talking about this? But first, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and give us a follow on Facebook if you want to get in on the conversation. I'm here with Jennifer Bellamy and Faith Abube. Ladies, don't touch my hair. Solange said it best. Don't touch my hair or comment on it as it relates to the spaces that I occupy. More stories in the headlines today about black hair and the professionalism of it, or what it looks like. Is it presentable or professional?
Yeah, this time it's out of Penn State. College football team here, and they're the ones dealing with this. A player posted a letter that his teammate received on Twitter, and people just started commenting all over the place. So the letter writer is also a Penn State grad, and he said that the hair was awful. He's like, y'all must have mirrors in the locker room for you to see how bad this looks. He says it's disgusting, and also said it was not attractive. And so the player that posted this said, please tell me how this is not racist. So a lot of people are commenting and talking about this because the guy who wrote the letter is like, I want y'all to look clean cut.
Yeah, and you represent the alumni.
Exactly.
And so Jonathan, he addressed it to the football player, and he has dreadlocks that sort of hang from below his
helmet. Yeah, you see it out of the helmet.
Jonathan's
a player, and so he's got long dreads. You kind of see him sticking out the back of the helmet when he was on the field.
Well, my issue with these type of stories is they always happen around black people. So it's always black people's hair considered unkempt, considered dirty, considered unprofessional, and that's a problem. And usually these comments are coming from people from other ethnicities or other races, and they don't understand how black hairstyles are normal or are not unprofessional. Just because I have an afro or dreadlocks doesn't mean it's unprofessional or unkempt.
Yeah, or tight curls or coils. Honestly, it's the way that it grows out of our heads.
Yeah, and it takes a lot to maintain these styles as well. I posted this on my Facebook page, and a lot of people were really talking about it. One comment from Spencer said, anything close to not conforming is considered disgusting to others. If Penn Staters, current and president, can't respect African-American players in their choices, they don't deserve to have our players in their program and at their school.
Unfortunately, ladies, this story is not the only one in the headlines. Another story is making headlines. This one coming out of Michigan. A little girl went in for picture day. You know, you think you look your cutest on picture day, right? You want your hair especially done. Well, she had braids, and the braids had red. You know, you can do all sorts of, fun, cool colors with your braids because it's extensions. It's not your actual hair. You see, her real hair is black there. She was turned around from taking a photo, not sent home, but could not take her school photo because they said the hair colors had to be natural and that they had to be presentable. So why was that considered not presentable? And my biggest question is always, who is saying this? And what's your grounds for saying this? What are you basing this feeling or this outlook on, right?
Yeah, and we got a few comments on this. One of the comments, which I agree with, is Thaddeus Hudson. Thaddeus wrote in and said, red is a natural color. It's not like it was a purple hair color, bright purple, or whatever the color is that's unnatural, that's distracting to other students, right?
Yeah.
We also heard from Becky Sanders, and Becky says, I hope they concentrate on schoolwork as much as they criticize black hair. They should not be able to criticize something they don't know anything about.
I never remember my hair being a topic of discussion, no matter the makeup or demographic of a school that I went to. So I find it very interesting that these subjects and these comments are coming up more and more lately. And we know that the natural hair, not manipulating your hair in any way, that movement has really, really caught on with communities who don't want to straighten their hair at work, at school, wherever you are. So hopefully these conversations enlighten people and it's more educational and we can stop talking about it eventually, right?
Exactly, normalize it.
Yeah, we hope to get there soon. Well, we want to know what you think about our story. Go ahead and drop your thoughts down below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We post every weekday. Also, give us a follow on social media to get your comments on the show. We'll be back here tomorrow, same time. Have a great day.